Austin bandits. Yeah, just a quick one. Do you know some Nigerians are worse than bandits? Some Nigerians that are clapping. Yeah, just a quick one. Do you know some Nigerians are worse than bandits? Some Nigerians that are clapping, shouting, crying over banditry in Nigeria, they themselves, they are worse than bandits. Why do I say so? How can a reasonable human being that is not wicked continue to drag couple that made up their mind to stay together as husband and wife for good 4 years? And you and the person that is making you put to drag them, they've moved on. They have moved on. One of them that came to podcast to come and say some nonsense, he has moved on. He has married how many wives? Even have children. Guess what? Nigeria came back and be celebrating the man. What do you call wickedness? What do you call witchcraft? For the past 4 years, you have been dragging your Edoche and his choice he made, Judy Austin. For the past 4 years, if you are in that act, Oga, you are not only wicked, madam, you are not only wicked, you are a witch and you are a bandit. If you are still dragging one individual, for the past 4 years, over the choice they made, whereas the one that is happy that that is making you to drag them, they move on with their life. If marriage not let you stay, what do? Everybody find a way. That you are dragging one woman, you are dragging one man over their choice, and you that is dragging that you are not pure. Oga, you are not only wicked, you are a witch. I'm able to tell you. You are a witch and a witches and wizard. For you to still be dragging your Edoche till now, for you to still be dragging Judy Austin till now, over the sin even your mother, your father committed. Tell me, say your father never married second wife. Tell me, say your man not married second wife. You are dragging one for over 4 years until they die before you go rest. Oga, you are wicked. Yes. Yeah, just a quick one.
Laura said, how do you guys even think? That's the question I want to ask the main nation. Make it make sense. If anyone asks whether you have ever done evil to someone, you will quickly say no. I'm innocent. But the same people come online every day to bully Judy, insult her, curse her, and even wish on her. Then you turn around and claim to be saint. You can't be preaching innocence while practicing wickedness. The contradiction is loud. The hate is becoming bigger than the reason you claim to be fighting. Okay, so this is one of the posts that Judy's lovers post on Facebook. So let me allow you watch the rest of the supporters. We'll still continue with Judy's supporter, and after Judy's supporter, we will go on to uh, May supporter.
And that Olori Buruku Obasi, I come across one of your video for that interview where you go. Where you tell us say when Judy Austin come visit you for hotel. You say you do Vaga Judy Austin. So as you can't tell everybody now say you do Vaga Judy Austin. Wait till you come what more would do. Judy Austin never meet you Leduche then. And Judy Austin never get another party now. That's why Judy Austin allow you to do Vagara. And not be only Judy Austin I did one. The first time, where John Papa, where be Kevin, come visit us for Germany. I take one stone, take it to bed. Because then I don't get boyfriend. Immediately he come. When he touch me like this, that's why I open and give him. Is it not my baby daddy? Is it anybody baby daddy? She be not my baby daddy. My son Papa. Yes, now, I get guy. I no get guy. I open and give her. Because that in hand self, I can't remember when we did do boyfriend and girlfriend. I say, God, this sound they sweet me well before. Now I chop am. I chop am a belly full. No style where I no do. I do doggy. I do 69. I do it on top washing machine. I do on top fridge. I do inside bedroom. I do inside parlor. Now the Bobby way suck now I want to talk. And that my picking papa, Kevin, it's a bit of breast, not be small. Oh, cello boy, if you put mats like this, the thing go be like butter. Now that one you say make it go. That one cannot go. We died here because I no get bobo. And it's my baby daddy. I enjoy her and no be small. So, Obasi, which one you want to tell us again? Please, can you come aside with another one? Because you just say whether now only Judy Austin I they do bad thing. That's the way Judy Austin do no be bad thing. All of us now woman will be. If you no get guy, where your body they do you one. I better go knock your baby daddy. And you know say now your baby daddy self now it makes sense pass another person for her side because that one picking don't day. Blood don't tie on her together. I not talk too much for this video. I rest my case. Olo do adag bajera ifu. Shameless na puala.
Let me bring you down. I've not said it. This is my first time of calling and talk. Let's do it one-on-one. Judy Austin, let me bring you down. I've not said it. This is my first time of calling you. My very first time of calling your name. Judy Austin, leave you Ledochie alone. We don't need you in our family. But for you to be in that family and talk, let's do it one-on-one.
Papa said the man that loves his children very well. Did you forget the time that Main Nation, you were already in Main Nation, when they brought a boy and a girl, disgracing them, maxing them, abusing them to be your children? Papa said, how come that this your cry and this your love did not surface at that time? Papa said, how come you didn't stand up for your children? Because it's happening in the same camp you are. How come you didn't say, what is this? Please, 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 if they are my children, don't do this. Obasi. That your children are watching the evil you are doing. You see those children, they are watching the evil you are doing in the name of peanut. And those children will answer you bad. Time is coming. You will remember this day. Those children will answer you in a very wicked way. Be careful. Because this social media no go there that day. This Main Nation where they push you, no go there that day. Obasi, the man that
Obasi, Emmanuel Obasi, where your second wife there and the children? Why are you not looking for them? Where is the third wife that you married? She's at home, taking all this disgrace. The children Judith get for you, not be the only children where you get. You have other children. Why are you looking for that one? When Judith left you years back before she met you, Edoche, why did you not look for those children? Why we say now you define those children? You never talk with him, you defined. And those children, they're of age to look for you. Why are they not looking for you? Because you're a shameless man. You're a useless man. Nkapi. Big head, upper head. That's what you are. How would you go to a podcast and be crying for your children to come to and let them release your children for you? They kidnap them. You don't know where they. If you have been doing the duties as a father, or if you have stepped up your game when Judith left you, you should not be in that podcast making money for them, especially that Daddy Freeze. I did come for Daddy Freeze. Make I finish with you first. You're a useless man. To know that you have a new wife at home, you're jumping from pillar to post. If they give you the children now, let me tell Nigerians, you will not still stop. Because of what? They have paid you a lot of money to drag Judy. If you think that Judy is going to grant any interview, you lie. And those children, Obasi, read my lips. You will not see those children because you're a useless man. You have other children. Focus on those children. Focus on them. Obasi.
Mama Rita Doche, I remembered you once again. You see, when I look at Mary and what she's going through, I feel pity for her because she listened to somebody like you. When this issue just started, Mary would have made the best decision of her life. But the moment you came into her life, Mary started using her hands to ruin everything she has worked for. The same thing with Emmanuel. The moment Emmanuel encountered you, Emmanuel used his hands to be digging his grave. If you had not come in contact with Mary, Mary's life would have been better on social media. All those places you took this woman to, you have not told us on social media. All those things you did to frustrate Judy, you have not told us on social media. Now you have come to tell us that it was Emmanuel that trained Judy in school, that it was Emmanuel that endured a lot of things in the hands of Judy. In fact, you knew Emmanuel long ago. Madam Rita, show us the picture of you and Emmanuel as at 2010, 2011, and 2012. I don't know why a woman of this age will be seen anywhere there's negativity. Whatever concerns Judy is a problem to you. And you have not lived with your husband for almost 7 years. You abandoned this man and you have been living alone. No wonder all these things you do on social media against Judy. Nobody has ever come to tell you that you are stepping beyond your boundaries. You see, you say you know Emmanuel. Emmanuel is a kind man. I want to make a prayer for you today. And that prayer will come to pass in your life. May somebody like Emmanuel come to your family. May all your male children, when their kids are ready to give birth or ready to marry, may they give birth to a man like Emmanuel, and may they marry men that are like Emmanuel Obasi. You don't wish evil on people, and you think because you are supporting Emmanuel, the way you throw your weight behind Emmanuel keeps someone asking, what is your gain? You are fighting for Mary, the person you use your hand to destroy. I told Mary then, stay away from Rita Edochie if you want to reap the fruit of your labor. Mary is not the first person that the husband married the second wife. In fact, we have seen married men that keep on being fathers to their side chicks. The wives are all knowledgeable about this, but they are just keeping quiet, enjoying their lives and moving on. But you destroyed the life of Mary. There is something you understand today. No matter how you lie from here till eternity, your lie cannot hold water. If you think Emmanuel actually trained Judy, Emmanuel should show us the receipts. If you are saying Emmanuel was the person that foot the bill of Judy, Emmanuel should come and post the receipts. That wedding pictures that Emmanuel took to Daddy Freeze's podcast, he should post the receipt he used to pay for the pictures. Even the Ashwebi, please, we are begging you, post the pictures so that you can convince us, because you cannot come and be talking. It's just as if you are giving us echo without evidence. We work with evidence. Emmanuel is a man that can keep documents. He kept even pictures of when he married Judy. That was in 2008. Show us pictures or receipts or anything that will convince us that you paid the school fees of Judy Austin. Until then, we are going to accept. But for you to come out and be lying, nobody will believe you, because the moment a man is not living with the wife has a questionable character. That moment you are not living with your husband, you have a questionable character. You still answer a dossier on the surface, just like Mary, but you don't belong to that family. If you want to prove me wrong, show us a recent picture of you and your husband, then we are going to believe. Until then, I wish you, your generation, somebody like Emmanuel Obasi. If you think Judy broke a home, show us evidence. On this social media space, Mary filed for divorce because the husband married a second wife. It is not called to break a home. It is called a woman that voluntarily left her home because there is something she's looking at. But at the end of the day, she did not get it. But Madam Rita Edochie, whether you like it or not, you cannot deceive us. Show us evidence that you knew Emmanuel even before now. Madam Abbas, at your age, in Akpa. But you know what? You see, Judy, she has ground in the family of Edochie more than you. You understand what I mean? Don't let us say more than what we are supposed to say. See you in another video.
Woman with open eye, they support this man. Eh? Their children will marry a man like this man. I am not a supporter of Judy, but let's speak the fact. An evil man is an evil man. This na man will divorce Judy, marry another woman. They stay 2 years, he not work before he marry this one, we marry. And a man that said that He was on his own. He went to know whose broadcast and said they called him that somebody want to marry Judy. Whether have they said, he say yes, the family is not owing him 1 naira. Who want to marry, she'll marry. And later on, some group of people called him to come and do online dragging. He came out, and when they called him, he said, that he didn't even know anything, that it was his wife. To tell you another evil person that he married. Nankano, this one now is worse than evil. And he has been dragging these people to the point of bringing this old picture of his children, knowing that main nation has been dragging his children. May this man be your papa as he dey praise him. Any woman with open eye, they support this man.
It's your Ledoche that I blame. Because to say sit down for your house, they enjoy your family. All these things for no happen. Now the lady don't bring the family name down. She pay the Ledoche all the respect. Everybody now don't see and don't see and less place as if okay they see normal person. The whole family, I don't wake up and sleep at the best as I even swear. This thing invest me. Why did she make the video?
On your begin, focus on your begin, Sir Pete. Focus on your begin. Dr. Nika is doing well. Auntie Rete is doing well. Chioma is doing well. Listen to me. You leave the matter of your picking where God give colleague. Moving location better. You know talk about them. You need to profile. But you tell us about Dr. Nika. You tell us about Chioma. Hello. Focus on your picking. Talk about what your picking did. What is it? This is wrong. This is wrong.
Una sure say na Pete born you Ledoche. Because that you, it be like say na go to. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of Nollywood and you love Pete Edochie, make some noise.
And this proverb that says lion not the born goat is a lie. Is a lie. I'm not sure that I bet Edochie na born your Edochie. Because that lion born foul.
I've talked to a legend, one of the biggest person for Nigerian movie industry, Mr. Pete Edochie, Daddy Pete Edochie, you understand? Pete Edochie, I respect you so much. That's why they do this video, you understand? The way I want beg you for now, make it try do DNA test for your children. Do DNA test for your Edochie, and that one when they call in Edochie, that one we carry their like goats, you understand? Those children might not be, or not be say your wife cheat, or your wife might not cheat. If you be say they exchange them for hospital, that the way your wife, boy, you know say light in the day for Nigeria. Maybe they know don't exchange and carry your picking, give another person picking you, because these children and they behave like goats, you understand?
What's it be this guy where get bad? This Nollywood actor. When young wife whether they shoot skit a bit they. What's it be this guy? You're a Edochie. Yeah. Go begin talk, do things.
Wow, this matter is not about ending anytime soon. Wonderful.
It's your Ledoche that I blame. Because
you all for watching to the end. To me, just like VDM said, your is the reason why all these things are happening on social media. To me, that's my own opinion. Because you cannot be selective of being an African man when he wants to. For example, when this issue of Obasi going to Honest Brush Club came out and he was crying for his children in that podcast, right? He came and said that he does not have any business to do with his children. He should call his wife, which is which is like he's trying to take himself out of the picture. Whereas he always say that he's an African man. An African man is the head of the house. If he has stand on his ground to say, okay, let your ex see his children. I think that would have been possible long before now. All this dragging from Obasi's side would have not been an importance if he has done or if they have done the right thing from the beginning. And I'm not giving an excuse for that man because I know if a man really wants to be in the children's life, he would have done his part. Or better still, he would have been bringing us evidence of monthly maintenance that he do send to those kids. I didn't see any of that, and nobody is saying anything about that. You understand? You cannot just come from nowhere and say, "Oh, you want your kids," when you've not been doing the responsibility, especially by law. So to me, if you would have shut this out down, or if Judy would have just said, "Okay, you're crying, you want to be in your children's life. This is the rules and regulation or the terms for you to be in your children's life." If she had come out in immediately that guy came out, if she had, this would have quenched it, you know. And yes, like what majority of the Judy's lovers are saying that what did they even say about this thing has been going on for years now, and that people who are still dragging this matter, they are this, they are that. Yeah, it's true. It's been going on for years now. And I think it's high time we all slow down on Judy. I know we have our own opinions. I know some of us are using it to make content so we can make money. Yeah, but yeah, people should pity Judy. I'm not saying it's a good thing because most women understand the gravity of polygamous marriage. And most do not, because maybe it do favor some part, maybe in the not part. Because you cannot tell me polygamous marriage is the same as monogamy marriage, is a monogamy or monogamous marriage. Yeah, because it's two different things. When you're going into one husband and one wife, monogamy marriage, you are going in the understanding that whatever prayer you're praying is for your success and that of your husband and your children. You are going in understanding that you're working your heart off for this family. You are giving all you want, all you have for this family. But in polygamous marriage, everybody knows that every gate, every woman with their children, like I mean, the man can provide for every one of the wives, right? But at the end of the day, none of the wife will want the betterment of the other children. Betterment, I mean, by inheritance of the other children compared to to their children. So everybody's going for like a survivor of my own, survival of my own. You're going there knowing that it's for your own betterment, so you can be standing firm for your children first. Even if you have a good heart to wish the other people's children well, right? You want your children well first. So polygamous, like me now, see for example now, see Mr. Ibu. You see how different baby mamas and different issue of no, you spent the money, you did this, it's coming out now. And innocent ones, which is the last child, the innocent children, which is the last wife's children, are the ones now going through the ache of all this irresponsibility of sowing seeds that you're not supposed to sow seeds in. So in my heart of hearts, I don't really care about what Judy, you, and they want to do with their life. I'm just, this is a content, and since everyone's opinion is out there, I felt like, if we don't have good opinion standing on ground, then the noise will be the norm. And that is why I'm trying to lend my voice to say, yes, Judy did not do what is right, but it's time for us to move on. It's time for us to stop bullying Judy. I never bullied her, but yeah, it's time for the bully to stop online. And there are children there now from Judy's side. So it's more of marriage now, and there's no going back. So it's time for everybody to move on. But I don't know what will become of you and Judy if all these traffic stops from their pages, or if all this trolling stop, because basically for a few years now, this has been the center of their traffic on their pages. This marital thing has been the center track of their pages. Is either she's giving birth, or people are showing her that she's a snatcher, or whatever. You post, they come and tell about eating, plan his home and all that. So yeah, I just wish everybody well. And I hope that now that she's quiet, just like her husband posted one time about being quiet and all that, right? Now that she's quiet, I hope she maintains it like that, because um most of the times it was because of the way she always come out to like do all those praises that was so annoying. Because you will not tell me the man did not have happiness before he married you. So when you came now, the way you were doing it, SS, is as if, oh, he has finally found his happiness, so the other one does not matter. Oh, you cannot be marrying someone husband and be using that same husband to pepper the other person. Well, I'm glad that your May does not seem bothered. She's doing well for herself. Right now, I know if she wants any man of her dream, she will definitely get, because she do not have a bad image of. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. Bye for now.